Welcome back. We're changing the way you think about paper. We have Nicole and Tony joining us this morning to talk about an upcoming event at the Morgan Conservatory, which you just saw that beautiful piece on. Thank you both for being here. It's good to see you again.
Great to see you.
I love when we feature these wonderful events that you guys are hosting. You have one coming up on the 4th of October.
That's right.
That is all about dressing to impress.
Correct. So we have 15 designers working with us this year. 16 fashions are going to travel the runway. There is a red carpet runway, you know, a DJ, silent auction, all of these wonderful things. And Tony created 2 beautiful outfits this year. They're really outstanding, and all of it made from paper.
We have one right here. I am just, every time you bring in your works, my jaw drops. I don't know how it's possible to create what you're creating, but I know we have to see both sides of this. We can look right now at the back, and I'll just have you explain a little bit about how you constructed this.
Okay, so this is a hand-painted paper garment that has been quilted and hand-stitched.
Look at that. And the detail, I didn't even get to see the back when it came in. When we just showed that shot, that's absolutely unbelievable. So did you do that whole process?
Yes.
From start to finish? Okay, so we started with the paper. And how long does it take to create something like this?
The hand stitching I did it over a weekend, so.
That's I don't believe you. I don't believe it was only a weekend. Really?
Yeah.
And then honestly, when you look, can we turn, is it okay to turn so that they can see the pants? Are we able to show that, or are we not showing the pants?
You're not showing the pants.
Okay, we're not showing the pants, never mind. But the jacket itself, is this something that then, I know we're showing it for the fashion show, is this something that could be worn on a regular basis?
Yes.
I would feel like it's too beautiful, you don't want to ruin it.
No, it's definitely wearable.
And is all of your work like that wearable in a sense? For the most part?
Yes. Yes, predominantly.
But your work has been shown in shows, runways all over the world even.
I create new garments every year for a quilt show that I do in Charleston.
That's amazing.
So.
And Paper on Skin in Tasmania, Australia.
Paper on Skin,
multiple
which is
times.
every other year. So I'm gearing up for 2026 to send some work there. And hopefully we're doing this show in Japan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how exciting would that be then, too?
It'd be awesome.
And Nicole, I know we saw in that piece that your love of wanting to preserve this art and what you're doing, paper making, is so important to you. So being someone who really brings this all together, what is that like for you to be able to host events like this?
You know, events like this are really just the culmination of really showing off what can be done with paper, because there really is so much possibility. When we're focusing on our educational classes, on artist residencies, on all of these other opportunities that we have, we're focusing on the crafting of the object, the formation of a sheet of paper, how a book is bound, you know, fine-tuning the printing. But then really these objects can live on and take on a much bigger life.
As you're seeing with all of these pictures we're showing you from previous shows that we've had before, I'm so floored by these pieces every time I see them. And I can't imagine, Tony, how much, have you used other mediums before, and is this far more difficult, or where does this fall in the, or what would others say who use other mediums to create?
I mean, other mediums that I have used have been drawing and painting, and I kind of stumbled on paper making and have been doing it for 15 years now, and it's my go-to.
I'm glad it's your go-to, because you do a phenomenal job of this.
Thank you.
And just seeing what it starts with and how thin. Is all the paper that's created normally this thin?
So this is a very thin sheet of paper, and some of our papers get much thicker and much tougher. And
okay, this one, yes.
So the piece that's on the bottom there, it's almost leathery, and you can really you can craft a sheet of paper that is specific to your purpose. So this is a very thin decorative sheet, but the one that's beneath, I would usually use that for bookbinding because it has a tough exterior, but you can implement it into things like wearable art.
so I could learn from you? Could I learn from you?
Absolutely.
How to do this? You can learn from them. Again, the MorganConservatory.org is their website. If you want to go specifically to this event that they're having, just add on that Dress to Impress there at the end of the website, and that it is Saturday, October 4th. Doors open at 6. The walk starts at 7, right on East 47th Street here in Cleveland. I think this would be so fascinating for people to come and enjoy. And how many years now have you been doing this?
This is our second year doing the fashion show. Last year was a sellout event, and I expect that this year is going to be too. So all of the proceeds really do help support access to education and the arts.
I love it, and I'm jealous of the model who gets to walk down that runway in that, because it is one beautiful piece. Thank you both for coming in today.
Thank you.
Keep up the amazing work and what you're doing here in Cleveland. Truly unbelievable.